Unrest in Ishgard. Well, what's causing it now? Though he lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Heavensward wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. Yeah, what's happening now? We just saved Ishgard, and that even showed it on fire.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
True.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
Also true.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Oh, so many people have died, dude.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete.
What do you mean?
We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear.
Oh, that's what he
Then
means.
became of the other.
Yeah, what happened to the other eye?
Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard?
Because someone else in
Lord Commander.
Ishgard has the other eye.
Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom?
Yeah, exactly. Who?
At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
Oh, God.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Heavensward was right about us.
True.
Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Literally, they're just fighting amongst themselves at this point. They're all the same.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Can only try. Can always try.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Let's do it. Let's save the world. Again. Oh, what are these guys doing? Oh, Mr. Pope Man, huh?
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
So he's Thor in the Seventh, assuming that Haldreth had a kid, and they made the kid king, who then had a kid, who then had a kid, who then had a kid, etc., etc. But I don't feel like Haldreth would have wanted that, and I feel like after what has happened, I feel like he wouldn't have even had a kid, to be honest. So I'm questioning if Theoden is. I'm questioning if that's actually his name. He could be a big fat phony faker.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
He's letting people die. He's straight up just letting people die. Aha! Ascians.
The moment is at hand.
La Habrea of all people.
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the bringer of light to die.
If you say so, buddy. You and your boof ass. Ass. Our boy! Huh? Huh? That was a very awkward interaction, I'm gonna be honest. There!
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come. Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more. Aye, it is so. This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low.
Why is she yelling still? Everyone's quieted down.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead. Let his hatred die with him, I say. Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace.
Have we lost?
Yes.
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
The sound of all those swords sheathing. Just kind of walks away. Like, God darn it.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Fuck off, guy.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern.
Yeah, exactly.
If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Or Harshafon. That was rather too close for comfort, but would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Oh, it's all good, buddy. It's all good, buddy, friendo. There's some nice... okay, maybe not that one. This one's nice. This one's a nice outfit. It's got purple, which means we're powerful and evil. Orthodox Mayhem. Any titles for that one? Yes. We got Nidhogg Slayer. You would not be denied. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever's going on, Bella? Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mists together, along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified, Father and Sir Aymeric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Aymeric to Forto Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Bella and I shall await you there. And break. The Forto Manor. Oh, I just realized. Aw, Cloud Darkness. Oh, they're just hanging out on our shoulder. That's actually really cute. I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's adorable. I've never seen it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I don't mess with minions often. That's why I wanted to start doing random ones every new stream. But I did know that some minions do interact in certain ways compared to others. Like most of them will just run around and be normal, like generic minions. But then you'll have stuff like this where like, oh, Cloud of Darkness is actually hanging out on our shoulder kind of thing. Or like there are some minions that like interact, things like that. Into Forto's Manor.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
Very true.
We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Well, you see.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule will be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Aymeric, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Oh, we need to. We need to figure this shit out.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Huh, if only you knew.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors.
True.
My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known.
Yeah, we gotta fucking figure this shit out because Mr. Pope
You
Man
must
is
see what
something
lies
awful.
on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united.
Yeah, but now we don't know who the enemy is because it's probably Mr. Pope Man, because it is Mr. Pope Man.
But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Brings up a good point. Very good point.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
Very, very, very good point.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
Exactly. I am 100% on Emeric's
You cannot
side.
mean.
Yes, Alpha now, yes.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Good. I'll go with you.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That's fine.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
True.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
Hey, Prodigy, how you doing?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Ooh.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
Horrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, Prodigy. Why is that?
I labor to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
You've been playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster? Ooh, so I don't know much about the Shin Megami games, Shin Megami Tensei games. I do plan on streaming them though at some point because I've seen some gameplay. I do plan on streaming them. I have known nothing about it, so you'll have to explain it to me. Is it hard? Is it really hard, or is it like frustrating kind of deal? Like it's not hard, but it's like it's more kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Yeah, let's get him. Let's kill the Pope
Here.
Man.
The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Yeah.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope.
It's kind of tough and frustrating. There's a whole phrase, SMTBS. Bullshit that. I gotcha. Yeah, so yeah, tough and frustrating. Oh, I can't wait to play it.
There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Got you. So yeah, this is your first time experiencing the bullshit. I see. Yeah, some games are just like that, and it frustrates me. Where it's like, yeah, bullshit just kind of happens, and you have to just kind of deal with it to play the game. You played Persona 2, 3, 4, 5, SMT 2 Innocent Sin, and 4. So you basically played them all, except for this one. Yeah, I've only played a portion of Persona 5, but I want to play all of them. I have them on my list. I have a very long list of games I'm going to be playing, and they are on my list.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Like, yes, we're gonna go help Sir Emmerich, cause fuck Archbishop, man, if he's bad, which we know he is, cause he teams up with the Ashians. Is it? Oh no, the hardest in the entire series. Oh god. Your assistance is most welcome. I fear it will not be enough. As we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. So what it sounds like is we're gonna need to go find our scions very soon. What are these pants? What the fuck am I wearing? I'd prefer wearing something like that. Not that. That one's good. That's straight like Nilfgaardian-esque. I can't even get past the first boss. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. That's terrible. Oh. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You're correct, Master Arfanow. Not even the assembled might of House Voltaire and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to preside in the Broom. Was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Arfanow, and I would have you and Bella reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, you two... and the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Against all enemies in the area, the boss I can wipe them out, even touching me. But the boss literally murdered me. Let me play a bit. Let me give you a play-by-play. So we start, and the boss gets the first move. He hits me and gets crits. Gives me one extra turn. Okay. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of the revolutionaries and make our case. I thank Estinian. Estinian, will your brothers heed your command if you ordered them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise, Bella. We should hurry to the forgotten knights. Taro may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. These ugly ass pants, dude. Yeah, he crits me and he hits me and gets crit, which gives me 1 extra turn. Okay. What was this? Honoring the past. This is a plus quest. Wait a second here. This is a first off, getting rid of these pants. Much better. Basically, with his first turn, he gets me half health and then he lowers my guard. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna do honoring the past. We recently held a ceremony to honor the passing of Sir Claude Blame, third son of House Halienot. But I was surprised to see none of the Rose Knights from Camp Cloudtop in attendance. Not that they should abandon the camp, mind you, but at the very least, I expected to see Henri Mons or perhaps Lady Leonat in attendance. I'm sure she has her reasons for not attending, but Rontremont is a dear friend of mine, and I know how he cared for Sir Claude Blame. They worked quite closely together for many years, down to the very end. Which is why I want you to present this to him. The battle standard raised during the ceremony. I am certain he would have attended. He would have attended if he could, and at the very least, I should think he would appreciate a memento from the ceremony. Now it's my turn. I have 4 turns for my 4 demons. I swing at him and miss, and when you miss, you lose 2 turns. So now I have 2 turns left, and I swing at him, and guess what? I miss. Oh, that's dirty, dude. Is there a way to like increase your accuracy, or is it just like, oh, he just has really high evasion stat kind of thing? That's so fucked, dude. That's so fucked. That's how I felt, because that's how I felt essentially when I was playing Persona, and because I was essentially just going through Persona at a pretty fast pace, I would say. So I was pretty low level, and like, yeah, going through Persona 5, and there was a specific boss that, oh, he made me rage so hard because it was just bullshit, and I was just constantly missing. Good evening, adventurer. What can I do for you? Here's the thing. Battle standard of the Steel Vigil, charred by flame, just as I remembered. Though there is much I wish I could not remember from that day. In the wake of the calamity, we were all but defenseless. In Savara and Savat, saw fit to give us no quarter. I should hope to never again see a battle so bloody. He laid down his life for our nation, for the few of us who escaped with our lives, a true leader to the bitter end, and I will always treasure the years spent under him. I am not worthy of a memento such as this, though she may be reluctant to accept it. Lady Leonat should be the one to have this. I realize she has her own way to deal with grief, and I suspect that's why she did not attend the ceremony. In all my many years serving House Halienot, they have never been the sort to simply let go of family. Please, friend, take the battle standard to her. I got you, my buddy. That's his turn. He wipes us all. Basically, the secret to this boss is to lower his evasion, hit rate, and with a move called Sukunda. I don't know why I had such trouble reading that. Makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I don't know, my biggest problem with certain games is that they essentially require you to play. That was like my big thing with also like Final Fantasy IV After Years. They act like they're super open and you're able to essentially do anything and play however you want, but then if you don't play in a very specific way, then you're essentially fucked. And oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Because, like, for instance, yeah, as Final Fantasy IV After Years as an example, when you play it, if you do not, in the last area, level up Rydia with your main team, let's say you didn't want Rydia in your main team, and you wanted a different character, you cannot progress, basically. Because you have to have her, or you wipe. You will constantly wipe because you need her to progress. The game doesn't tell you this. You have to assume this, and I wouldn't have known this unless I looked it up. So if you're going through the entire last zone, and you're leveling all your characters, and Rydia is like somewhere in the background. You haven't used her at all, but all your characters are like in the 60s, and she's like in the 20s. Well, you need her in your party to do this fight, or you can't progress the game. So it's like, I hate games that say, oh, you can do whatever you want, play however you want, but then there's a specific way you have to play for a specific part, and if you don't do it this way, then it makes it either significantly harder or near impossible, if not impossible. It bugs me so bad. Leonette. Hello there, Bella. Is there something you need? I have you this red flag thing. Battle standard from the Steel Vigil. You are too kind. This is a most unexpected gift. Codeblame was a good man, always ready to put his men's needs before his own. They were a family, and they mourned his loss like family, though I wish they had not followed Francel's example. He insisted on a post in Central Cothras, hoping to avenge him someday, and Codeblame men were quick to follow suit. But I refused to dwell on the past, grieving at gatherings year after year. It's not what he would have wanted. Nay, he would have me live my own life and fulfill my own dreams. His passing was a great loss to our house, but such hardships are not unfamiliar to us. Times are hard, but we will move forward. And in time, Ishgard will become the great nation he believed it would be, free of war. True though. Then in his second phase, he taunts, which lowers my team's evasion / hit rate. And then he has a move that he pairs with that damages all our people at once and can possibly kill you and your demons in one hit if you don't lower his hit rate enough. Oh, that sounds so frustrating. How much more do we need in this zone? Oh, that was the first one in the Sea of Clouds. Oh, well, fuck. Well, fuck a duck. And we gotta go all the way up here for, the ones we have to explore. Okay. And again, I'm usually good at these games. Yeah, I would assume so, especially if you've played all of them, except for this one, you know? I'd assume you'd probably be very good at this. But, oh, I can see your frustration so clearly. Excuse me, Bella. A moment of your time, if I may. I received a special request for assistance with zoological research, but I am at a loss as to how to fulfill it. Are you familiar with gallicats? They bear a striking resemblance to kittens, but with wings. An acquaintance of mine is writing an article on their physiology and requires a sample of their wings for her work. Their sweet appearance, bellies, and rather nasty temperament, and if it were simply a matter of slaying them, I would handle it myself. The problem, however, is that taking a proper sample requires a delicate touch. A certain finesse that is required for that is beyond the capabilities of my men and myself. Because they are so fragile, you may not obtain a proper sample from the first you fell. I have no doubt a woman of your talents can procure a wing of immaculate quality. I realize this is a rather personal request, but I would be forever in your debt. I got you. I'm on my 5th try on the first boss. Oh no. That sucks. And that's the first boss. Oh. Yikes, dude. Obtain an untorn galley cat wing. Die, galley cat, die. Did we get one? No. Well, there goes the galley cat. It died. And my friend told me that not much later I have to fight. You have to fight Thor. Of course, you know, typical, you know. Fighting a god. No. Get out of here, you. I don't want to fight you. I'm here for the galley cats. He has a one-hit move. Of course he does. Of course he has a one-hit move. Oh, no. Of course he'd have a one-hit move. Bruh. Bruh. Bullshit. That's what I call it bullshit. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, we got it. Cool. We got the undamaged galley cat wing. Laniette, we got the thing. After a search, I realized obtaining an undamaged galley cat wing is no easy feat. I got you, boo-boo. What an extraordinary find! I am pleased to see your persistence has paid off. With this, she can resume her work on Cloudkin. How forgetful of me not to mention it sooner. This sample is meant for a Telone, a renowned naturalist. She's hard at work on a new article for New Eorzean Geographic. Requests the sample be delivered with the utmost haste. Be sure she will hear it was the incomparable Bella Astera who made possible her latest work on Cloudkin. Yes. Yes, sirree, it was me all along. Me, the God Man. Anyways, we're going back to the Foundation. But I paid money for this, so I must endure. Oh, God. Yep. I know that. I know that feeling. I know that feeling entirely. It's like, yep, I paid for this, so I kind of have to play it. If I don't play it, then it's a waste of my money, and I'm not wasting my own money. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here, because it looks like there's another quest to do. And this is the housing quest. This is one of the 4 games I got on my Switch recently. Ooh, what are the other 3? There. Well, yeah, what are the other 3 games you got on your Switch? I'm curious. Oh, I got a new Switch, so I kind of... Oh, I got you. Okay, so soon we'll be able to do the level 60 quest. We're about to hit level 60. Back to the main story. Taru, my friend. Or for all I know.
Bella, Alpha now. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's good to see you two.
And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets?
Gilbermont and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey?
Well, you see, we killed a dragon god.
You're not serious? That Sir Emmerich... what's Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I'd believe I wouldn't have believed... anyway. I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be much use. The only thing I can say is that with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker, if ever I have heard one. But mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Okay, let's go and find this guy. The Mongrel. Mongrel? Not sure if I catch your meaning. To blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. We're all the same, my guy. Okay. The Broom Elder.
Yeah, what's that? Speak up. I can't hear.
Okay, old man. And you, Broom Rat. I don't know a god's damn thing about the Mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Sure, kid. Sure. Just you wait. Just you wait. You'll get what's coming to you. Oh, he's down there. Whoops. Now, hello. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. We're getting money. We have so much money, so many money bags to give away and sell. Okay, this goes with the gross green outfit. She was a different color. This one's way better. This one's way better looking. Oh, this one's even better looking than that. That one's okay. Anyway. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibramont knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knights, surely he must have heard whispers of the Mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. True. Very true. To the back up top to the Forgotten Knight. Gilbramons. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Bella. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Well, agreed? Okay, I guess we're running errands. It's all the way over there. Now, as a samurai, I feel like I shouldn't be running errands. Da, 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 da. Yo, Gilbermont's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right, right. Any road, I hope that he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of these bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt he'll be able to find any more next year. Yes, sir. And we just gotta go all the way back down here. Back to the Forgotten Night. Good, Vermont, we got your herb. Your drug. Well, you going to hand them over or not? Fresh herb. Alright, this ought to do it. With a few other spices I can make just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people and who knows the stories they'll share. Ah, I see what he did. He's making alcohol. And we're just gonna go and do a bit of that. There we go. Noble indiscretions. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hertha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. The maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Okay, if you say so. The Hertha. Oh, she's all the way over there. It'd actually be quicker to go down. Be quicker to go this way and just jump off the ledge right here. She'd be right about on the other side of this wall. Yep, right here. Go. Ah, okay. You. Yes, I am Hertha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? I have some wine for you. I know the smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by the Baron. Got a dashing figure, I grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. Ah, but those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. When her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal! I mean, not an uncommon occurrence, but that is what... Oh my goodness. That's what it... But that it was with a hire made it so much... Well, I didn't tell you. She was discharged from her service, from his service, passed out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Okay, go Vermont. What the fuck do you got? Keep passing by Mozigo. I was like, I want to progress the samurai quest line, but I can't for another 160, yeah, about 160,000 more experience.
The amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort from the woman and children who live it, though. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Gerald Zo, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? The monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor and the broom. A man of many vow, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Okay, I guess we're giving more wine out. Oh, he's just below us. Oh, he's all the way below us. He's all the way down here. Yep. Alone's blessing be upon you, miss. A gift? For me? The scent, how reminiscent of a wine made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled restlessly to feed and clothe her child. But somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. It was that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually, she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mist. Interesting. Who is this mystery girl? That is the question. That 'tis the question. She was a remarkable woman, Bella. For everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Bella, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then mayhap you can find her on your own. Down we go again. Oh, you're down here. Hi-ya! Where are you? You're up on the wall, aren't ya? I'ma get ya.